Okay, we're recording. All right. Hi guys. We are so excited. My name is Mandy. Obviously, you guys know Kate.
Hi.
And we are coming to you today to tell you a little bit more about Arbonne, and we're super excited to share with you. So thank you, anybody who's watching this and hopping on to support Kate and just gather a little bit more information. We're just really excited to share what it is that we're up to, why we jumped into what it is that we're doing, and we just want to see if it would be a fit for you and share what's on our hearts. So I'm excited to tell you guys a little bit more about it. I know Kate's really excited, and we're just happy and grateful to have your support. So Kate, do you want to tell people a little bit about what it is that you're doing these days?
Sure. Okay, well, I was a school teacher and a nanny for quite some time, and I just really wasn't enjoying it anymore. And then I started a blog, but that wasn't making any money. And then I became pregnant, and I was really searching for something that I could do from home and make a living from. And then my Instagram friend, Mandy, reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if I wanted to do what she was doing. And I was like, you know what? Right now, I have nothing to lose. This isn't something that I would normally do, but I'm just going to say yes to it. And I'm so glad that I did, because the more that I find out about it, the more I get really excited about it. And I think that this is the perfect thing for me. It's a really positive company. It's all about living your best life, being able to do what you want while working a little bit and making a good income from home. So yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what's nice. So what we always say is this is it's an opportunity where you can make a full-time income working just really part-time hours. A lot of people work this alongside what it is that they're already doing, because the biggest thing and the biggest question that got me hooked on this company, that really got me thinking about my future, was the girl that introduced this company to me, and what the company is that we're speaking about is Arbonne. And when I was first introduced to Arbonne, a girl reached out to me and she said, if you keep doing what you're doing, in 5 years, where will you be? And are you okay with that? And I remember I was working at a corporate job that I loved, but I was also so drained and felt like my soul was getting sucked out of my body. And I thought, if like, where was I going to be in 5 years? Like, I was going to be at the same job, doing the same thing. We were living the same day over and over again. And honestly, I was just not okay with this, and okay with living that kind of life. And that's why I decided to say yes. So that's kind of like what you are saying too. You just
Yeah.
kind of wanted something different. Like,
Groundhog Day. We don't want to be in Groundhog Day.
right, yeah. And I just always had a feeling that I was just like made for something more than to
Yeah.
work for somebody else, build somebody else's dream, and to live
Yeah.
the same day over and over again for like 40 plus years.
Yeah.
I didn't want to live that kind of
I feel like that too. I've always felt like that, actually.
lifestyle. So that's kind of like what you were doing before Arbonne and how you got introduced. So do you have a couple reasons that you could share of like why you said yes and like what you're excited about and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so I was raw vegan for like 6 years, so I've only been using really pure products. And this is a company that I think that I can really believe in. They sell nutrition, skincare, makeup products. Being vegan, that's like one of the most important things to me. So they've never tested on animals. They have like 2,000 banned toxic ingredients, where the FDA only bans like 11. So that kind of thing is just really important to me.
Oh yeah, in America they only ban 11 toxic
Yeah.
ingredients. Yeah. Oh, do you want to keep going or?
Yeah. And I just really, yeah, so it's a European company which has much higher standards than here in America. They don't put all the crap in the products like we do here. They've been around for like 40 years. They're really good for the earth and the animals. They only use sustainable ingredients, like they're a carbon neutral company, and they are all about being zero waste too, which I really like. They are all plant-based. They're all about being clean and green, using non-toxic products, mostly gluten-free, pH balanced for your hair and skin, which is really important. And they are mainly gluten-free, which for me, like I've just found out that I'm allergic to wheat and gluten, so that's really important to me. They don't use synthetic dyes or fragrances, and they are all GMO free. So also, they're a worldwide company based here in the US and Canada, but also the UK, Australia, New Zealand. And they come with a 45-day money-back guarantee, which I think is really great.
Yeah, I love that about this company. This company is like something that I felt like I was always searching for. It was a company that I wanted to work for when I was working in the corporate world, and I was like, what's a company that like gives back to the planet, that like cares about their customers, and that aligns with my values? And it's really hard to find companies like that.
Yeah.
And not only that, but it's hard to find companies like that to work for that have a good long-standing history. You know what I mean? I think that there's a statistic out there that says whether it's a brick and mortar or an online business, over 60% of companies don't make it past the 10-year mark. So the fact that we've been around for almost 40 years and we're still growing in double-digit rankings every single year speaks volumes to this company. And that's why I have just fallen in love with who they are and what they do, because of the recognition for me as an individual. I feel like that's something that I was always lacking in the corporate world, and just that they care about the actual consumers. I think that was something that I've always searched for, not just to work for in a company, but like just products that I wanted to support, products that I wanted to buy. Like, I don't know, like, do you ever go into Sephora? Like, do you
Yes.
buy makeup from Sephora?
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to know like who those companies are and where they come from. And I think that makeup is coming a long way.
Mhm.
I was kind of upset to hear that some of my favorite makeup companies were like not cruelty free or anything like that. And what's nice about this company that I am really passionate about, that I know that you're passionate about too, Kate, is
Mhm.
we're 100% vegan certified. And that's what I love about this company. Like, everything is plant based. They blend the best of science and nature together. And being 100% vegan certified means that we are not just cruelty free, and we're also not testing on animals, but every single ingredient that goes into the product has like absolutely no animal byproducts in anything. So I love that, and I think it's really crazy to know that sorry, I have notes on my phone, so that's why I'm looking at my phone. But the nice thing about this company is that it's a wide range of consumable products. So there's over 400 products that Arbonne carries, and it's everything from nutrition to skincare to makeup to a baby line, which is going to be perfect for you. You're going to love the baby line. There's a men's line and bath and body. So it's everything. There's a little bit of everything that you could possibly want, because we are the #1 global brand for healthy living from the inside out. And so that's what we're promoting, is a healthy lifestyle that starts from what you put into your body and what you put on top of your body. What we also love to teach people in Arbonne is that your skin is your largest living organ. So whatever you put on top of your skin gets absorbed into your bloodstream basically right away. And I remember when I switched all of my products, like all my makeup, when I finally switched all my makeup to Arbonne, and when I switched all my skincare to a plant-based company like Arbonne too, I had noticed that actually not only did my skin clear up, but my bloating went away, which I think is really, really interesting, because I used to be bloated all the time. And when I switched to non-toxic makeup, it made a huge difference in the way that I felt and the way that I was just like carrying myself, which I never thought that would happen.
All right, cool.
Yeah. We have what's called the 30 Days to Healthy Living, you guys. And it's just the best program that you could ever do. It's something that has really changed my life, and that's what got me started on this. And so, yeah, the products are amazing. But I think what's even better, the best thing that Arbonne offers is, besides the product, is the opportunity. Because I think this is just where everything is going. So yeah, what's nice about Arbonne is that we have a wide range of consumable products. So there's literally something for everybody. We basically say if you have hair or you shower, like, we have something for you. And it's not just products that like people aren't already spending money on. We provide things that people are already spending money on, like whether it's your toothpaste, whether it's your deodorant, whether it's your shampoo and your conditioner. That's what the stuff that we carry, the non-toxic products that we carry. So we're not just like taking people's disposable income. It's stuff that people need. And all we simply do is we switch our brands, and we share a brand that's making a difference in our lives, that makes us feel better and look better. And at the same time, we're helping people just live a healthier lifestyle. And I'm a big fan of that lifestyle. I'm a big fan of that representation of who this company is and what we're all about. Let's see. So what we are a social marketing company, and that's what I love about Arbonne. I think it is the most mind-blowing business model that I've ever heard of before, that I had actually never been taught before. Even when I was in school, I'd never heard of social marketing. Social marketing is a $34 billion industry in the United States alone. And just to compare that to other companies or other industries out there, the video gaming industry is 22 billion, and the NFL is a $10 billion company. So in comparison to the NFL and the video gaming industry, we are higher in income than them. So I think that that is crazy. Social marketing is just basically a fancy word for word of mouth. Like, what's the last, do you remember the last like product or like restaurant that you recommended to like a girlfriend to go try or something, like a place to eat?
Yeah, like probably a vegan place.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, wait, say something.
Yeah, we recommend like
Oh, I
vegan
can.
cafes and stuff like that all the time. And yeah, it probably is a really good way for me.
Oh, I can like barely hear you right now. I don't know if you're a little mic. Oh, there we go.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. What you said about recommending like a restaurant to a girlfriend. Do you remember?
Yeah, mainly like things like vegan cafes that pop up that you don't know about, and then someone tells you about, and then you just go and try them based on what they say. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example of social marketing. Like when you go try a restaurant and you're like, I just ate at this really nice vegan cafe. I love their food. They had amazing service. You should definitely go check it out. If you told your girlfriend that and she went to go eat at that restaurant, like you're not getting paid. Like that restaurant isn't going to pay you for sending a customer to them. But that's essentially what word of mouth or social marketing is. It's literally just recommending something that you genuinely use and that you love and that you had a positive experience with and sharing it with others. But the best thing about us is that we actually get paid for it. So another difference between what we do and like why it's a big advantage is you see all these people who are on Instagram who have like these sponsored posts or paid advertisements and things like that, or like affiliate links. All that kind of stuff is great. It's just that our income level is just a little bit higher than an affiliate link. So that's what's nice about network marketing is that the income level is just a little bit higher but it takes the same amount of time just recommending something. Also, like if you guys are ever it's literally as simple if you're on Instagram, if you're taking a picture of your food and posting it on your Instagram story or on your feed, that's really all we're doing. That's what we're doing. It's just that we're sharing products and how it fits into our lifestyle of how we live a healthy lifestyle from the inside out. So if you have enough time to go on social media, you absolutely have enough time to do Arbonne because that's what it is. We're just sharing things through our social platforms and we teach people how to monetize that. And you don't need to have like any kind of sales background or like marketing experience. We teach you everything from the ground up. And that's what's really nice is that what happens with Arbonne is you literally have a virtual franchise of your own. So you're in business, you have your own business. So you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You get your hand held every single step along the way and have somebody to mentor you to help you hit all your dreams and you reach for your goals and your aspirations. And we work backwards with you of how far you want to go and what it is that you want to get out of this company. So that's what's nice about this. And what the difference is between Arbonne and any other company is that another advantage to social marketing is that we take out all the middlemen. So that's how consultants are paid really, really well is because they save millions of dollars by taking out advertisements, like paid advertisements. Like you ever see those paid advertisements on commercials of like Jennifer Aniston using like eye drops or something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those kinds of commercials that cost a company billions and billions of dollars. And we don't do any of that kind of stuff. So that's why Arbonne saves so much money. And this is genuinely like where everything is going, right? So typically, let me look at my notes. Typically, a company will take a product that has to be moved from the wholesaler to the warehouse to a wholesaler to a warehouse to a retail to the sales force to the advertiser. And then finally to the consumer. And even before it hits the consumer, it is like sitting on a shelf filled with like all kinds of like preservatives and like artificial ingredients to just like have that capability to actually have a shelf life in a store. And so that's why our products are much more high end and why they actually deliver results and they can actually be at a really good price point is because we take out all that middle end. And actually, this is a funny story. I was just with my girlfriend, and her father runs a distributing company for a hair that delivers hair care products, and it's like one of the most well-known hair brands in the world. Like probably the first one that you could think of off the top of your head is the brand that they carry and they distribute, and they are basically cutting their relationship. That brand is cutting relationships with my girlfriend's dad's company because they are going entirely online. They're about to just sell all of their hair care products from an online-based company instead of going through the middleman, which is her dad's company, which is just crazy because It's just where the industry is going. Everything is going from brick and mortar to click and order. That's just this is just the trend of the world. So it's nice to be on top of the trends. So we have timing and trends, marketplace demand, and time leverage is what's best about network marketing. Is instead of being used to leverage somebody else's time, you have the ability to leverage your own by building a team and just duplicating yourself. And that's what's nice about this, is that a rising tide lifts all boats. So in order to become successful, you have to help other people become successful. And like, that's what I love about the culture of our company, is that people are genuinely invested. They invest money and they invest time into building you and helping you as a consultant be the best version of you that you can be, making sure that you hit your dreams and goals, because when you help other people hit their dreams and goals, that's helping you reach your dreams and goals. So that's what's nice, is that the culture is amazing. I've never worked for a company before where people actually like gave a crap about me, basically. Yeah. I remember just being like treated like a number, and like, so the lady next to me like didn't want to share information with me because she was afraid that like I was going to get the promotion instead of her. You know what I mean? There was like so much cattiness that is just not necessary. And we're the exact opposite in Arbonne, where like we want everybody to succeed. It's not one of those things where it's not like one person's at the top of the company making all the money and there's absolutely no chance of getting to the top. That's how I felt in my corporate company, was like, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to be a CEO of a company unless I start my own business or unless somebody dies. And that could take 10 to 20 years, you know? And so that's, every single person in this company has to do the same amount of work and has to put in the same amount of effort and has to achieve the same things in order to get to the top of the company. And everybody has the chance to get to the top of the company. Not only that, but you can actually pass people. Like if Kate decided to step up into her greatness, which she already is, and I'm so proud of her for doing that. But let's say like I had some really crazy season of my life and I decided to step away from Arbonne just for like a few months, and she decided to keep building. She could top me. Like, she could very easily like promote above me multiple levels, and I would stay at the same place. So that's what's nice, is that you get to choose your pace, you get to choose your paycheck. Everything is in your own hands, and that's what I like. I'm kind of a control freak, so I like to have my future in my own hands. I have my paycheck in my own hands, all the opportunities. So let's see. So there's 4 levels of leadership. That's the last thing that we're going to talk about. It's really, really simple. There's just 4 levels in our company. The first one is district manager. This on average takes 1 to 3 months to achieve. And we teach people to, get there as fast as possible. And on average, the income of a district manager is anywhere between $500 and $1,200. So in 1 to 3 months, what would you do with an extra $1,000?
I would just put it towards all the bills that I have right now.
Yeah, but it would make a huge difference, right? Like I think over 60% of Americans don't have the funds right now, the emergency fund, to be able to take care of an emergency of $500, which basically means majority of Americans don't have $500 to $1,000 in their savings account. And so that's some sort of like illness. That could be fires. It's crazy. And so, $500 to $1,000 might not sound like a lot to some people, but to most people, it's like life-changing money. Again, you do this in addition to what it is. A lot of people do this in addition to what it is that they're already doing. So on top of your annual income of what it is that you're already doing, an extra $1,000 a month is genuinely what saves people from living paycheck to paycheck.
Right. That
I think is huge. That it means a lot to me, for sure. The next level of management is called area manager. This is what we call the comma paycheck. It takes on average 4 to 6 months to achieve. This is basically where your average income is anywhere between $1,200 and $4,000. So with that, I mean, you could pay your mortgage, you could pay a car payment. What's also nice about area manager is that your business becomes willable. So if anything were to happen to you as a consultant, as an area manager, you could literally will your paycheck to your family, to your children, to a charity. You can do whatever you want with those paychecks if you ever chose to step away from the company. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. The third level of management is called regional vice president. This is achievable in 6 months to 2 years. And again, the pace is totally up to you. It depends on how much you want to work. This is on average, the income is anywhere between $5,000 and $15,000 a month. And this is where you also get an $800 cash bonus to pick out a free white Mercedes-Benz. So that's our company car, and that's the big incentive for us, is that we get to pick out a free Mercedes. And so that's really exciting. You get a free, really safe, a brand new luxury vehicle paid for by the company. And just by reaching this management level, does the company pay for it for you? So you get an additional $800 in your paycheck on top of what it is that you're already making, just by helping other people get healthier and to help people achieve their goals, which I think is really, really cool. So the last level of leadership is called National Vice President. This is achievable in about 2 to 4 years. And this is the national vice president average income is $22,000 a month. So this is like life-changing money, you guys. Like, I mean, for me, honestly, a regional vice president and even area manager is life-changing money for me. But $22,000 a month is pretty insane. And there are girls who are at this level that I've seen who are 23, 24 years old. Like, can you imagine if you had $22,000 a month coming in your 20s?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's insane. Your Mercedes-Benz cash bonus gets raised to $1,000 a month. So you can pick out really any Mercedes you want. And then if you want to pick out a Mercedes that's not even $1,000 a month, then you're just like making free money, basically. Mm-hmm. I'm shopping for a car right now, and the cars that I'm looking for are like 2019 vehicles, and they're about $300 to $400 a month. So imagine if you picked out a car that was $300 to $400 a month, and you just got an extra $1,000 cash bonus to pay for it. You would make $700 just from your cash bonus alone, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, this is a level of leadership where you get like a private retreat in Maui every single year. I don't know about you, but like, it's just well worth it to have this type of residual income. This is residual income that we're making in Arbonne, which basically means that you do the work once and you continue to get paid for it over and over and over again by gaining clients over time, because the products are so nice and they work so well and they deliver such good results, because again, we're not spending money on wholesalers, middlemen, or advertising. So all of that additional money is going into consultants, and it's going into research and development to have like the best products possible. So that's a little bit about who we are and what we do. Just a few facts about the company, but I think the biggest thing is genuinely going back to the question I thought before. If you keep doing what you're doing, in 5 years, where will you be? And are you okay with that? Genuinely think about that, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. And I think that was the biggest thing for me, was I was tired of repeating cycles and habits, and I just wanted something different for myself. I was just at a time and a place in my life where I was actually praying for something that allowed me to set my own hours and work from home, but I just didn't really know what that could be. And then I was presented with an opportunity like this, and that's why I couldn't say no. So I feel like your story is kind of like that too.
That's exactly what happened to me as well. Yeah.
But that is basically it. That is really all we had to say. But if you're interested in learning more, we would love to hop on a call with you and just help answer all the questions that you have, tell you a little bit more about what Arbonne is. But again, if you're looking for something, not just an additional stream of income, but something that's going to set you up for the rest of your life, it's basically a decision where I made the decision where I either wanted to work a 4-year career or I wanted to work a 40-year career. And I don't know about you, but I chose the 4-year career because it's just better suited for my lifestyle. But that's basically all it is. So I don't know, Kate, do you want to share anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's all it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you soon. Kate's going to follow up with you and get your thoughts. So thanks again.
Thanks, guys. Bye.